are studying the first chapter, Relations and Functions. Today we are going to learn about relations. Definition: let A and B be any two non-empty sets. A relation R from A to B is a subset of A cross B. For X belonging to A is related to Y belongs to B through R. To understand this definition, let's take a simple example. A is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. B is equal to 3, 4, 5. Do the cross product of these two sets. So you get these ordered pairs: 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5. Similarly for 7 and 8. Write down the ordered pairs. We learnt about this in the first exercise. Okay. Now here the set R, capital R, is also a set of ordered pairs, but only those ordered pairs which will satisfy this equation: y is equal to x minus 2. Okay, let us now find out the ordered pairs. Let the value of x, here the x will belong to A, y will belong to B. So let's take values of x from A. 5 minus 2 is 3. Write down. See here, 3 belongs to B, so write it down. Next one is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 belongs to B. So 6, 4 is another ordered pair which will satisfy this relation. Next number is 7. Put x is equal to 7. Y will be 5. Write it down. Put x is equal to 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. But 6 does not belong to B. So we will not write it. We will only take these three ordered pairs. So this R is a set of these ordered pairs whose x and y values will satisfy this equation, this relation. Okay, so this R, you can see, is the subset of A cross B. All these elements 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5 belongs to A cross B. So this is the subset of A cross B, and the domain is the x values 5, 6, 7. Range is the y values 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now let's read the definition once again. Now you will clearly understand. Let A and B be any two non-empty sets. A relation R from A to B is a subset of A cross B. So you can see R is a subset of A cross B. For x belongs to A. So all these x values 5, 6, 7, they belong to A. 5, 6, 7 is related to y belonging to B. These are the y values 3, 4, 5 through R, through this relation. Okay, y is equal to x minus 2. Okay, this will become more clear as we go to the exercise. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 7, B is equal to 3, 0, minus 1, 7. Which of the following are a relation from A to B? So in any sum like this, first we have to do the cross product of these two sets. So here it is. I have done the cross product. Totally there are 16 ordered pairs. Okay, so write down all the ordered pairs. Okay, now we are going to check if R1, which is this set, there are two ordered pairs in R1, whether this is a relation or not. Okay, now look at this first ordered pair. Does it belong in this set? No. This also does not belong. Both these ordered pairs do not. That means this set is not a subset of A cross B. See here, not a subset. So this condition is not satisfied, therefore it's not a relation. Take this set here, second sum, minus 1, 1. Again, minus 1, 1 does not belong to A cross B. It is not a subset of A cross B, so not a relation. R3 is 2 minus 1. Let us check 2 minus 1. Yeah, here it is. 7, 7. Here it is. 1, 3. Here it is. So all these three elements belong to A cross B. Therefore, this set is a subset of A cross B and it is a relation. R4, 7 minus 1, it belongs. 0, 3, it does not belong. 3, 3, also here it is. 3, 3 is there, it belongs. 0, 7, no, it does not belong. So there are two ordered pairs which does not belong. 0, 3 and 0, 7 does not belong to A cross B. Therefore, this is not a subset of A cross B, hence not a relation. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 45 and R be the relation defined as is square root of on A. Write R as a subset of A cross A and also find the domain and range of A. So you first write down the set A. Then I told you should do the cross product. So here it is A cross A. Okay. So here the first ordered pair will be 1, 1. Then 1, 2. 1, 3. Like this. Up to the last ordered pair will be 45, 45. Okay. Now we are going to write the set R, which is defined is square root of. That means x is the square root of y. So let us now do it. Let us take the x value as 1. 1 is the square root of 1. So the ordered pair will be 1, 1. Next you take 2. 2 is the square root of 4. So here it is. Write it down. 2, 4. 3. 3 is the square root of 9. 4 is the square root of 16. 5 is the square root of 25. 6 is the square root of 36. 7 is the square root of 49. We will not take that because here the set is only up to 45. 49 we should not consider. So we will only stop with 6 is the square root of 36. Okay. So this set R is the required set. It's the members of this set, the elements of this set, they satisfy this relation is square root of. Okay. So this is the set and you can see that this set is a subset of A cross A. All these ordered pairs belong to A cross A. Okay. The domain of the set is 1, all the x values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the range is the y values 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36. A relation R is given by the set xy such that y is equal to x plus 3, x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Determine its domain and range. Okay. So here is the set 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is the relation y is equal to x plus 3. So let's write down R is equal to, so if the value of x is 0, the value of y is 3. Okay. Then if the value of x is 1, the value of y is 4. Put x is equal to 2, y is 5. Put x is equal to 3, y is 6. Put x is equal to 4, y is 7. Put x is equal to 5, the value of y is 8. That's all. Because we have x values only up to 5. So this is the required set relation R. Okay. And these ordered pairs will satisfy this relation, this condition. Okay. The domain, write down the x values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and range is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Question 4. Represent each of the given relation by an arrow diagram, a graph, a set of roster form wherever possible. Okay. So first sum xy such that x is equal to 2y. X belongs to 2, 3, 4, 5 and y is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let us take this set as x, capital X, this as capital Y. So here it is, we can write down all these values 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the arrow diagram and y is here 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the two sets. Okay. What is the relation? X is equal to 2y. Okay. Now let's take the x value as 2. This is the first value, is it not? 2. So 2, if you take here, y will be 2 up. So here you put x is equal to 2. Y will be 2 upon 2. That is 1. So 2 will has relation with 1. Okay. 2 are 1. So here in ordered form you can write it as 2 comma 1. Okay. Now take the value of x as 3. You will get y as 3 upon 2, which we will not consider because there is no 3 upon 2 in the y set. Okay. Next take x as 4. Y is equal to 4 upon 2, 2. So here it is 2 is there in Y. So write down the next ordered pair 4, 2. So when X is 4, Y is 2. So here it is. Now put X is equal to 5, Y is 5 upon 2. Again we will not consider that. So only here you can see the set R relation is 2, 1 and 4, 2. See 2, 1 and 4, 2. This is the arrow diagram. Now you can, in the graph, you can show it like this. I have drawn a rough diagram of the graph. This is the x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, y-axis. So here 2 and 1 will be this point. 4 and 2 will be this point. This is the rough diagram. Okay, so we have written it in roster form. This is the roster form. This is the arrow diagram and this is the graph. Okay, next sum is xy such that y is equal to x plus 3. xy are natural numbers less than 10. So first let's write down the set x and y. It will be set of natural numbers less than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we will not take 10 also. Okay, now here this is the relation. Okay, let's take the x value as 1. You get y as 4. So 1, 4. Take x as 2. Y is 5. Take x as 3. Y is 6. X as 4. Y is 7. X as 5. Y is 8. X as 6. Y is 9. 7 we will not take because the y value will become 10, which we do not have in this set. So we will stop with 6 only. X value 6. Okay. So this is the roster form of this set. Okay. And all these ordered pairs will satisfy this relation. Okay. Always remember that. Then to do the arrow diagram, write down the set xy like this and list out the xy values, and then with an arrow you can draw this ordered pairs 1 to 4, 2 to 5, 3 to 6, 4 to 7, 5 to 8 and 6 to 9. These are the arrows. Question 5. A company has 4 categories of employees: assistants, clerks, managers and an executive officer. The company provides rupees 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 and 1 lakh as salaries to peoples who work in categories A, C, M, E respectively. If A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 were assistants, C1, C2, C3, C4 were clerks, M1, M2, M3 were managers, and E1, E2 were executive officers, if the relation R is defined by X, R, Y, where X is the salary given to a person, Y. Express the relation R through the ordered pair and arrow diagram. This sum looks very big and very complicated, but actually it's a very simple sum. Here the relation R is defined by the salary X, R, Y, where X is the salary given to the person Y. So the ordered pair, first you have to write the salary, then the person who is receiving that salary. All these ordered pairs will form the set R. That is what they are asking. So here in this company you can see that there are assistants, clerks, managers and executive officers. And they've given the name of the assistants also. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. These are the assistants, these are the clerks. And then we know the salary also for assistants, 10,000, clerks 25, and for this is managers 50,000, and for executives 1 lakh. So here to write this in ordered form in the roster form is like this. R is equal to 10,000. First you have to write the salary and the person who is receiving that salary. So 10,000 A1 will get. 10,000 A2 also will get. He is also an assistant. 10,000 A3, 10,000 A4, 10,000 A5. Okay. Now there are only 5 assistants, A5. Now comes the clerk. They will receive 25,000, comma C1, C2, C3, C4. Managers M1 will get 50,000, M1, M2, M3. 1 lakh for executives, E1, E2. That's all. Then close the bracket. This is the set R. Okay, very simple. Now to draw the arrow diagram, write down salary, category of employees. Salary 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 1 lakh. And this is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, C1, C2, C3, C4, M1, M2, M3, E1, E2. Then draw the arrows. All these assistants will get 10,000. So the arrow will go from 10,000 to the assistants, 25 to the clerks, 50,000 to the managers, and 1 lakh to the executives. So here, this is the way to draw the arrow diagram. And we come to the end of the exercise.